time in my room where I dream away, building up an illusion of inner doubt. Not entirely sure what it's all about. Never able to gather why it really should matter. Feeding on your souls. Don't give me a feeling of control. Wasting away in a hole. Feeding on your souls. Don't give me a feeling of control.
What's up, everybody? This is Monday, consecutive streaming day number 380. Cruising towards the big 400, eh? The big 400 is coming up. Hello, hello, hello. This came as a sweet surprise this morning. Stufka in our Discord notifiers. Hey, Neo, there is a tournament going on today. Don't Force Me Cup, $1,300 on the line. With Starbuck, 1-0, Kaho, and Soin. Sexy, if you ask me. The big question, why is Zoohead
Go
so
Bucky.
awesome?
Show them.
So awesome, and gift 5 subs at the beginning of the stream. Amazing, 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 amazing. Super awesome to see the support. Also from Professor Lemes. Go Bucky, show them. You heard it. Show them the new build. Is that what it is? The new Pally Rifle build? Is that what we want to see? Glad to see the Pally Rifle University strong. We are about to start. I think Starbuck just did the vetoes on the stream with Shin Kong and 1-2-0. And here we go. I am not 1000% sure what the format is. It is surely round robin group stage. This is how we start. This is where we start. And I don't even know who the favorite here is. We got one player of every race, basically. As Starbuck is the human player, will not off-race versus the other races. So we're going to see Kaho and 1-0 already played, apparently. Huh? Well, that was a match I was looking forward to. Odd. You know, the Chinese, right? They start their tournaments whenever they want. They run their tournaments however they want. It is what it is. So, alright, we're gonna miss out on a match. But apart from that, we have 4 amazing players. 1 amazing player of each race. Starbuck for the human, Soin for the orc. 1-0 for the undead, and Kaho for the night elf. That means we have 6 matches. Well, if Kaho 1-0 played already, then 5 matches. And then the top 2 will go into the grand final. I'm not too sure if everything will be played today or if it's a 2-day event. It could be a 1-day event. We'll see about that. But if Stufka said they played already, that's what it is. Micro Jordan!
Hey Neo, my man. Much love and greetings from MJ. See you soon on ladder for the El Clasico.
Well, if you can keep up with me, boy, if you can keep up with me, I'm going through the roof, baby. Breaking 1500 for the first time since season 2. And then I lost a lot of MMR again. And then I got it back. 1488, Diamond 3, baby. Diamond 3. Thank you for the sub, mate. Hey, Neo, I think you showed a website a few days ago for build orders, even for beginners. But what's the website called? It is either Warcraft-gym.com or WC3.no. This is Warcraft-gym.com. You find everything at the Learn section up here. Or you go to WC3.no for Norway. And here on the left-hand side in the menu, you find build orders and creep routes. And also progress in the season. Look at this, man. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Feels good. Feels good. Oh, is that my all-time? No, that is not my all-time high. Yeah. There it is. Our game has started, everybody. After an amazing M Cup with Tavern Heroes, we go back to regular Warcraft with regular rule sets. And when is our game up? 100 seconds. All right, let me do some production thingy and pin the link. Don't Force Me Cup 203. And we pin this. Yes. Until we remove it. There we go. A little bit of an extra service for the viewers. Oh, M-Cup was so sick, man. M-Cup was so sick. What a final that was. But especially the Happy games, again, most entertaining. Happy versus Life and Happy versus Lawlight. I think the standout matches. So many beautiful Tinkers, so many beautiful Chimeras. If you missed out on those games, go watch it on our VODs. All available. So, who do you think is the favorite here? Starbuck or 120? It comes down to one simple thing. Did 120 learn how to play against Pally Rifle? Because last time I casted these guys, it was a disaster. 120 had no clue what to do. Lawlight vs Infion Twisted was insane? Hell yeah. So... what the hell? Zuhat, you already gifted 5 subs. Was that a mistake? Was that a double click? There's another 5 gifted. Bruh! Here's some extra subs because I really love Back to Warcraft and everything you do for the game. And we love the game and we love people like you, Zuhat. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Protecting 10 community members from the Twitch ads. What a social service this Zuhat guy is doing. We had a little rehost. Now it's up. All games available on Warcraft III Champions also for you to watch. Starbuck with crazy MMR on the ladder, cruising towards the 3,000 that only ever Happy has achieved in the history of Warcraft III Champions. Now, Starbuck could be the second one. He's on an insane 87-1 run on ladder. He only lost one single map. Almost out of 100. He is contesting Taker's streak from like 2003. Here's the tail of the tape, everybody. Starbuck should be the favorite, as you saw in B Cup. That was easy for him to take down 120 there. They are usually trading wins. As I said, it is down to 120 to show us what's up. Normal rule set, no tavern only, and that means the Pallies and the Rifles. And I went to the Pally Rifle University because I keep hearing and I keep reading new build, new adjustment, new build. And look at this. Alta finishes first, then the Blacksmith and the Barracks. You get the Paladin out pretty much immediately. I think there's an even more updated version of this where you can power build a farm, or maybe you power build the second farm. I'm not 1000% sure, but Paladin will be out fast and the build gets more and more streamlined via Pally Rifle University. And look at this! Dread Lord Opener, everybody. This is something 120 showed in a show match against Happy, where Happy was playing Pally Rifle. And among many attempts, his Dreadlord looked the best. He only played it on Concealed Hill and then never played it again. And he also suicided his entire army in a base race, which was, let's nicely say, not well thought out. But now, against Starbuck, we might see a Dreadlord performance. Hell yeah! Good versus evil! But what's the good and what's the evil? Sometimes the evil is the good and sometimes the good is the evil. Getting philosophical here on a Monday morning at Back to Warcraft. So, Paladin is not starting the creep with the Rifleman, but with Militia. Has to use the Holy Light here, whoopsie doopsie. And the Dreadlord is going Ghouls, of course. Ghouls are the most efficient unit versus this Pally Rifle stuff. And expansion, just like Happy does with the Cryptlord, is pretty damn amazing. Because even though, yes, the build is updated, is it strong enough to push the second base?
A player's forces are under attack.
That is a question to answer for Starbuck now. Last hit cannot be stolen. That's level 2. That unlocks Carrion Swarm As every AoE spell, it's pretty good against the Pally Rifle because you want to damage as many units as possible. So the Holy Light can't out-heal 100%. And this was a lot of wasted time for Starbuck. He got scouting information, which is of course valuable. But he went all the way up to concealed and then halfway down again. Skeleton sees the movement as well. 1-0 though. Not enough lumber to go for an expansion. Now we can hunt this. Giving Starbuck a little time. No tower is interesting. Okay, 1-0. Show us the way. A lot of people say Cryptlord is the only way. But 1-0 has always had a different opinion than Happy.
Players' forces are under attack.
But that is a sweet timing and an easy cancel, and Starbuck knows pretty much exactly what to do. It is a bit counterintuitive, since the Paladins oftentimes crept to level 3 as the #1 goal for the game. Here though, not the case. Oh, 1-0 is donating this Acolyte for free. Didn't pay attention. This is a huge delay. I don't really know if this game plan is too nice. The Cryptlord is level 3. The Dreadlord. So sleep is nice. Making sure that the surround is closed. Off I go then. But his main is under attack, and the tech by Starbuck is already 50% done. Is this game just over? I really think this build can work. Or at least the last time I saw it, I was of the opinion that the build can work. But with the faster Pally Rifle opener, you are of course faster across the map. And if you play Dreadlord instead of Cryptlord, you miss 6 units. 6 beetles. And 6 beetles help a ton. Let's be honest, 1-0 didn't even try to hold that expansion. Love that Starbuck has 2 rifles in the back. He's building a militia wall to deal as much damage as possible with Arcane Tower and Militia. The Militia micro is insane! And this is how you stop a ghoul flood from entering your base. This is so well thought out. And a surround on the Crypt Dreadlord as well. The Doctor is so clean. Oh my god, he got some polish on his bald head this morning. I can feel it, I can smell it. And 1-0 donating his entire army away. Utter domination. Starbuck not deterred by a Dreadlord opener. I thought maybe scouting up north was a little bit of a waste and could give 1-0 an opening, but 1-0 wasn't ready. No tower up, and he wasn't in position at all to stop the Pally Rifle from deleting this expansion, and Starbuck comes in with a hard counter. Maybe this Dreadlord strat only works against an older Pally Rifle strat, which is slower. The army movement by Starbuck was wonderful. And 1-0's really wasn't. It looked so good versus Happy, but I think Happy's Pally Rifle build is like 4 weeks behind what the Pally Rifle University is cooking up. Zonto, thank you for the prime. Lemis, are you drunk? 1-0 Stilo Red Tush to defend Thais Expo. I really like how Starbuck defended this at home. There's probably research going on how to stop the ghouls, and in some matches the beetles from entering the base, and this looked really good. He still refuses to defend Expo. Yeah, he just moved away from it. Like, Yeah? That's what you do? For real, bro? Maybe he didn't expect Starbuck to just double down? But you should. Nothing's more dangerous than an upcoming undead expansion. So that was a surprise. 120 seems a little clueless. I'm happy he's still trying the Dreadlord. Because there cannot be just one answer. There must be more. And 120 with the Dreadlord will maybe show us. Well, we see the early altar once again. Now you see the new Pally rifles in all its glory. We didn't even see a Blood Mage, right? Pathetic, man. So, altar first, farm second, blacksmith into barracks. For 120, it must be a ghoul opener. I think everybody who's taking competition seriously is going ghouls against Pally Rifle. Now the question is it Dreadlord or will he try with the Dreadlord again? With the Crypt Lord. Here we go. Crypt Lord it is. Okay, the happy way. For years, 120 is refusing to play the same builds Happy does. If Happy goes Banshees, he goes A-Bombs. If Happy goes Timing Push, he goes Expansion. And vice versa. Just different. Bit edgy. But now he's doubling down. And Crypt Lord Expo has proven to be very solid. Is it solid enough? Starbuck played the DWCC qualifier yesterday. Was as the top seed. Had an easy bracket so far. Defeated Soin. That was well done. It was so cool to see yesterday that Dandy was watching our stream, cheering for Foggy, and Foggy defeats Pato, and Dandy, like, out of his mind happy about it.
A player's forces are under attack.
But yeah, the more DWCC next weekend. This weekend. We creeped the expo. Hopefully we defend it this time. As we have the regular creeping. 2 rifles out already. Things are accelerating. Sparta, what are you doing here? Is it lunchtime? Lunchtime with a little back to Warcraft.
Player's forces are under
With Neo the snack. Cryptlord with the ring. Nice. Paladin with more HP. And a little bit of attack speed. Not the biggest one. He simply plays the same game plan, right? 3 rifles into tech. Go for distraction. Go for a bit of a brawl. And can he just click the Cryptlord down? He's kind of hurt. 260. Impale use. Go for surrounds. There's plenty of holy lights. Is that a trap maybe? No, it's a double. It was a double surround. Now it's 0 surrounds. Ah. How did Starbuck save everything here? For now, at least. OMG, what a missed opportunity, unfortunately, for 120. And his Cryptlord is the most hurt. He wants to distract and buy time, of course, so the Rifle's Paladin cannot attack his expansion. Ogre Magi up for grabs. Paladin is looking so healthy, though. Unlike the Crippy. But he has the Ritual Dagger. All he needs is something to sacrifice. Karayo! Hello, hello, hello.
player's forces are
Can we
under
clean
attack.
up this beetle infestation? chip damage on rifles, but a shop will fix that easy. 0 losses for Starbuck early game. Same can be said for 120, by the way, who is populating his expo. And now we need defense, 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 defense. Happy plays it with an early graveyard. Lots of towers. I don't see any of that. Is 120 overwhelmed? Push will be gnarly. He's tacking first. Really? I personally don't like that too much. You need mass. You need to keep Starbuck busy. You need to pin him down.
Are under attack.
Ideally in his base, but maybe there's an impel coming soon. He's a bit off mana. 3 rifles hurt. Blood Mage is coming. The Blonde Devil. And eventually, after a couple of minutes, Starbuck is getting the trophy. Rifles in the back. Militia can probably wall this off. And yeah, when you see... This is... These happy comparisons, right? But happy is the gold standard. Not enough damage, just a second off. Happy is flooding with 12 to 16 golds. 120 is... Is it even a flood? It's like a ghoul leak into the base. And everything is dying. And we only have 1 crypt. And that is a problem. Certainly, again, an undead philosophical question. What the best thing to do is. Is it fast tech? Is it stability? But now 120. Down to 9 ghouls. Cryptlord very hard.
Are under attack.
And Starbuck, I guess, is ready for the first push of the game. And I wonder how 120 wants to deal with this. He does have level 2 beetles now. That helps. But yeah, instead of running into 3 towers, he's running into 0. And that's what you get for not defending. For teching, for being greedy, punished hard. 120 is like 5 levels below what you need to be to defeat Starbuck in Pally Rifle. It's not even close. Like he has, it still feels like he has no idea what he's doing. No disrespect, like he's an amazing player. One of the greatest this game has ever seen. Revolutionizing undead, etc. But not against Pally Rifle. Update 120 Kaho was not played. Shin Kong just entered the score on his stream for no reason. Lol. That's funny. Yeah, and Starbuck, man. The play of the series, I think the defense on map 1, the militia wall, amazing militia wall. Super duper cool, also very clean. The Buck, man. The Buck is hot today. Let's see. I think he plays music, right? Oh. I guess next up is Soin 120. That could be a banger match. Yeah, I'd like to... I would love to tune into Starbucks stream, but with the music playing, can't really do that. Can't really do that. Bro, what an easy game that was for Starbuck. You're looking cute. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I try my best. Neo very cute. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't think much study has gone into 120's anti-Pella rifle play yet. Maybe prior to DWCC, he's gonna step it up and copy some other builds or come up with a new build. Maybe he's busy IRL at the moment. You never know. But yeah, this is not up to date. This is not up to date. So the first Pally Rifle win of the day. This is neutral Neo sweatshirt. It's great for neutrality. You know, I gave up my neutrality against Pally Rifle, but there's like reasonable criticism and there's blind hate. And there is answers out there that might not automatically win you the game, but at least you make it competitive. And for this wasn't it. So I can identify the opponent playing weak or Pally Rifle being broken, unlike certain streamers like Tyler One and Soda Poppin. Or that one guy on Reddit who posts threads about Pally Rifle daily. But yeah, this was just clean. This clean Starbuck, dirty 1-0. Easy dub. Carifian says Pally Rifle is more of a symptom than the Ds of range attackers for some reason being exempt from having hard counters. I made a stream about this. If piercing damage is too strong. I think it is. It's also people got a lot better at kiting and micro in general, right? This helps. This will always help ranged armies. Yeah, I don't think it's unreasonable. But the Blonde Devil, Blood Mage, yet has to be nerfed. And regarding a possible patch, let me pull up the Reddit. Because I made a comment yesterday. Starbuck is a god! A Pally Rifle god! All hail Lord Starbuck. Yes. I just started playing. I have 5 to 15 games on each race. My MMR after placement is 900 to 1100 with non-human and 1500 with Pally Rifle. That's funny. That is funny. Not sure if that's true, but that's funny at least. Yeah, there was a person asking, when will there be a patch? Yada, yada, yada. I said, we oftentimes get patches after StarCraft 2 and Heroes of the Storm. Both got patches recently-ish. Warcraft 2 also got a patch 2 weeks ago. I'd assume we're up next. And I stand by this. I mean, I don't have any inside information, but it's just a pattern that keeps repeating over the past 2 years. I'm a bit surprised. Oh, wait. Did the game not start yet? No, it didn't. All right, it will in a second. But we seem to have some join bugs. That's rare. Haven't seen that in a while. Grubby did at least say on the stream that they're aware of the AMD frame rate issue. I'd really hope that gets fixed, but yes, would be nice to have balance checkup. Grubby, hey? Not only getting $10,000, but also the inside information. This Grubby guy. Waiting for the next game, I guess. in like 3 minutes, we will have our game as well. And then it's not going to be Belly Rifle, it's Soin versus 120 coming up, which should be a banger match, actually. Because I think they can be both on even level. Soin on a good day, and 120 not on insane level. And we haven't seen 120 on an insane level in a while. Alright, game has started. There is a 3-minute delay on the Flow TV. If there's going to be a single person to have a private tie to Blizzard regarding Warcraft 3, I'm glad it's Grubby. Why do you prefer him over me? I gave you a VIP badge. That hurts, Caribbean. You know, that hurts. I'm surprised. I'm curious. I'm curious about the excuse. He would be good too. But you said if you have to choose one person, it's him, not me. Ja, von Bödefeld. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 46 month. Let's go. After lots of gift subs last month, the sub counter is dropping steadily. So you got to push against that. And you're helping. Thank you. Why do we prefer him is just asking chat for an insane list to start. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. "66 seconds till game." Unbelievable. Grubby has better hair. That's true. That's very true. What shape is Soin in, by the way? How did he perform in the battle for the peak of a Chinese mountain tournament? Decisive battle at Guangming Peak. That's what it was called. Oh, he wasn't in? No, it was... Oh, I thought it was an all-Korean tournament, but it wasn't. Okay, haven't seen Soin in a bit. But in 2 seconds we will. Boom! Only recently started playing on Warcraft III Champions at around 1500 MMR. I won all my games against Pella Rifle with Lich first, Firelord second. That's like playing with a handicap with Lich first. But anyway, I know that the Pally Rifle talk is everywhere and everybody is talking about it, but we will see no Pally Rifle in this match. Two wonderful players, one of the best undeads in 120 who has suffered a clean 0-2 defeat against Starbuck. Now he's up against an orc. That is Soin, and I look at the stats and it says 4-6. Are you kidding me? 6 wins for Soin. The most recent one though was the WSB quarterfinal. That was a win for 120. Been some time since then. We don't know how active 120 was. We don't know how active Soin was. We have not seen them in M Cup. So yeah, bring it on, boys. 2 players who have a phenomenal style, especially Soin with his Blade Master. Korean sword dance activated. There we go. And then we see the birdies, most likely. Okay. Standard opener. On both sides. Then it comes down to execution. Can Soin find some items? Can he slow down 1-2-0? Neo is a great person. He just needs to work on his casting, viewership, insights, entertainment, MMR, knowledge, hair, and dog. I do have overlay though. True. All true. Okay, Blade confirmed. DK will be confirmed in a bit. We're gonna see 1-0 going for DK ghouls into gargoyles because Soin is surely going into Wyvern. There hasn't been much development in the past couple of weeks in this matchup. It's all about this unit combo. It's all about the fights, which is pretty exciting though. Wait, it's about a fast expansion? Okay, on bigger maps, I could surely see this. Like Twisted, we see it more and more there. 1-0. On Autumn Leaves, this is an easy read. Oh, I don't think that's too promising. You oftentimes don't expand versus orcs. They have good tools to clobber it down. Blade Master goes into the shadows once again. This is also an expensive early game for 1-0 with the dust, with everything. And there was no cancel and now he's missing lumber. Oh, this is not 1-0's day. It's just another Manic Monday. Going 0-2 against Starbuck already, now starting like this. Not saying that it's a foregone conclusion. With Cornova, everything is possible at all times. But then you put your head to an expansion. Ooh, lucky to get that lasted here. Item goes to Soin, actually. It's a double circlet for him. No level 2 to 1-0 due to one creep that was stolen. But yeah, these expo plans are out the window. He did start the tech, but due to that expo attempt and the lost lumber, a tech that is usually already laid is even later. Now he's dancing around the Blade Master nicely, uses a coil, heals him up. Ghoul numbers incredibly important for creeping. But yeah, he has half a tech to catch up to, and this is the weak state of Orc in this matchup. Early game, you have nothing. You're greedy AF. You don't build a single unit up until the 7-ish minute mark. All in tech, all in heroes, due to the way the Shadowhunter Blade Master synergizes. Because once the Shadowhunter is out, you can either Hex focus fire on the heroes and try to get a snipe, or you pull back and you... Oh, 1-0 loses ghouls to the creeps. Oops, been there, done that. Or you go to a camp, single out the most valuable target and creep that. These units here, all down to 1-0. So that was good. He's catching up. He wants the high levels, wants to punish and maybe creep snipe with level 2 coil. I think that game plan makes sense. We have a second Ziggurat here. Huh. For 1-0, it really hurts that he lost one creep at the bottom right to Soin. That one creep is enough to keep him away from level 3. Soin's Blade Master, oftentimes called the best in the world. Carson says that a lot. Just because you say things a lot doesn't mean they have to be true. If Orc is so vulnerable, why just not rush? Orc base defense is really good. With the burrows, with the piercing damage, with the peons being able to hide in the burrows. There's not much you can do. People tried. People tried. And turns out, yeah, it's still very stable. Fascinating, isn't it? How that works. And then the Wyvern come out, and the Shadow Hunter comes out. And then ghouls can't do anything on you anymore.
A player's forces are
We
under
got
attack.
the Mana Stone from the mid camp. Nice. So this is always a little bit of a void for the undead. Because the DK is level 3 already. You don't really need him to be a lot higher. He's going for an expo. Second time. Super interesting. Postponing the tier 3. I said there's not much development in this matchup, but 1-0 keeps on innovating. That means he's gonna miss the Alchemist for a very, very, very long time. And then you can't use Acid Bomb. Here comes Shadow Hunter, Blade Master, Wyvern. Wyvern damage output is absurd. Are we willing to use the mana? He got plenty. Where's the Hexes? Where are they gonna end up on? Okay, takes the save one. And is not willing to engage without level 3s, and for that he's a bit off. Inventory is very good. Can you spam some Coil Nova? I really like what Soin is doing for Wyvern into the Batrider. His scouting seems off though. For like 2-3 minutes, he had no eyes on the bottom right-hand side. It is very easy for us to say, oh, there's an expo, there's an expo. Oh, Soin, what are you doing, you idiot? There's an expo, just kill it. Which would be easy, to be honest. But A, nobody plays expansion on this map. He already
Player's forces
killed it once. And then the regular thinking would be, well, now you're so far behind in tech, you surely have to rush. But hey, creep, 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 creep. Jockelbremse, thank you for the 12th month. So that was some Coil Nova kills. And that is what you're supposed to do. And the best thing you can do. 1-0.
A player's
Powering
forces
up.
are under attack.
Might still be able to attack from here, right? With Wyvern. Why did he go into Flying XP Tomes? Well, you're probably from Grubby Stream, where there's misinformation been spread around that Wyvern aren't a good unit. Wyvern are meta versus undead for many months. Maybe even to a year now. Maybe even longer. I can't remember. It's because undead doesn't have the greatest answers against this build. Oh, the bats were nice. The air belongs to the Wyvern. And this is the crazy damage output that you have with Wyvern. You always got to focus the gargoyles. There we go. Oh, with Lightning Orb already. Sweet. Now he'll see it though. Oops. 2 towers up. Will he counter expand or just double down? Yeah, this is exactly what I mean. Like, Wyvern have so much surface area here. Wyvern are many things, but they are not good against undead towers. Taking the direct fight outside of tower range. 1-0 feels the pressure. And both heroes are so hurt. Soin is putting on a good fight. Oh shit, I didn't stop that ad before it was over. But game isn't over yet, so hopefully you'll see the end. Hero levels are good, inventory is fine, the Mana Stone and the Shadow Hunter is superb. Soin is pulling back to get higher numbers. He's even getting Liquid Fire Batriders to reduce A, the attack speed of towers, and B, the speed towers can be repaired at. And at some point, it's a numbers game. You create numbers with expansions, and Soin couldn't break this. It's again full mining. Let's not forget about that. It is so rare to see a 2 base, 1 base, and Soin says, well, with all the towers, I can't break you. It's alright. I got a tiny great hall in my shop. I'm banking 600, 700 gold. Get it out there, shovel the peons over, and then we creep again, and then we meet later with a bigger army with bigger heroes. I don't hate that. Don't force the issue, even though, I mean, it is called Don't Force Pickup.
A player's forces are under attack.
1-0 floating lots of lumber. Yeah, he is going into upgrades now, which do require lots of lumber. We got Foot of Cunning. Pretty sweet agility and intelligence. Ooh, Katka's pipe on the other side though. Coil Nova intensifies. So, the arms race is on. Off to 80. We have double invo potion on 1-0. Very considerate. I like it. And Alchemist is out. Blade Master Shadow Hunter level 4-4. And damage is rising. Lots of bats. 4 bats. You need armor upgrade level 3 for the bats to be inefficient.
A player's forces are under attack.
Or a devotion aura, but we don't have that, and we get a triple whammy. How many crypts we have? 2? Can he afford more, maybe? That was a lot. It's all about the air superiority. Bat Riders try to take out the Gargoyles. The Gargoyles are trying to take out the Wind Riders. So if you can Coil Nova a couple of these Bat Riders, your chances to win the air fight increase by a lot. You just always want to snipe. Acid Bomb, Coil Nova. Acid Bomb, Coil Nova. Acid Bomb, Coil Nova. Especially when you have a Katka's Pipe. That forces the Orc to go into Raiders with Ensnare. Which then means your air army is weaker than the opponent's air army. And then you might win this. But 1-0 is not playing that kind of game. And now he's in an Orc base with all that piercing damage. I'm not too sure. Soin feeling somewhat confident. There we go. Bat. Oh, Protection Scroll. That came in nicely. Didn't see that coming. That's like a third defend upgrade, of course. And then the Bat Riders deal less damage than they're supposed to. 50-50 food. Super close between them. It's going to be a hero arena at some point. Got to protect the Blade Master from all the Coil Novas. 1-0. It looks like he's kind of not using his spell. He's so conservative with his mana. Waiting for the big one. We're closer to Soin's base. Reinforcements coming in quickly. Acid Bomb, Nova, Destroyer, Nuke out of the air. That might open up the time for some hexes. Maybe on the Lich. But why does he... What? The coil wasn't even on cooldown, was it? I thought he's gonna hex the DK to prevent the coil, but he didn't even need it. Soin with the critical mass of Wyvern. Relatively easy, I gotta say. Cruising to victory. Well done. Was not deterred by the early expo. Jesus, that drop. Was not confused by the early expo. Didn't scout it for a while. But still, the counter was the tiny Great Hall. Over anything else. And I don't really understand. Why no Coil Nova rotation? You got a shark. You gotta be a shark against Orc. There is unfortunately no other way. It's just 1-0 after work. It's night in China now. It's 6 p.m., 7 p.m. And I'm pretty sure same situation is there for Soin. It shows again, 1-0, not in peak shape. He was a staple in the top 4 in the world for many, many years. That is not the case anymore. So he's picking Last Refuge. Soin on match points. This could be a 0-4 group stage start. 4-1-0. A former world champion. Unheard of. Is Vibrant favorable versus Undead? I think it's very even. It comes down to execution, preparing the late game, and to be honest here with you, chat, I'll never lie to you, of course, you know me. Sometimes it comes down to item luck. But that, don't apply that to your ladder games. That only applies in like Happy Lynn caliber matches. I trust you, 50-50, no race whining. There's some very cool interactions in this matchup. Because there's so much rock, paper, scissors going on, especially late game. With... like, you always have Wyvern. And then the Undead can choose, do you want to go Fiends? Lol, don't go Fiends, ever. Or do you go Gargs? If there's Gargs... we see bats. If the bats connect well and take out some Gargs, Orc is favored. If they don't, Undead is favored. If you have a lot of mana to your hands and you can get the Coil Nova artillery flag cannon running, that's a way to get into the game. And then, of course, heroes interact with each other too. I think it's a pretty beautiful matchup, which would benefit from an option for Orc to go ground, but that is shut down by a Dark Ranger. Because everything on the Orc ground gets destroyed by a Dark Ranger. On the highest level, which is a bit unfortunate. So, yes! This is so weird. The matchup is very one-dimensional, but within that one-dimensionality, it's very beautiful. Does that make any sense? Can you follow my train of thought? I hope so. I want to start Warcraft after 20 years. Fiends are not good anymore. As a beginner, Fiends are amazing. Nice. Snipe by Soin. As a beginner, I would recommend Fiends. Oh, careful, 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 careful. It's 2 coils away. And an Expo again on Last Refuge. I think 1-0 is doing a way better job in defending. Stays close to the Expo. Cancels the healing. Nicely done. Yeah, he's at home now. He wants to hold this. Interesting that 1-0 thinks he needs an Expo. Wait, barracks? Huh? Firelord? Huh? Are we towering? I spent the entire early game to say there's no second strategy and this matchup is one-dimensional, and then we see a Fire Lord push? Okay. Okay. I wonder if that's gonna work, man. Against expansions, Fire Lord is one of the best things you can go for because the lava spawns are rather strong, especially versus ghouls, where piercing damage does a lot. Fire Lord is only strong if you can get him to split, though, and I wonder... Like, this is still buying time for a transition, right? To a Headhunter Raider transition. And that's why we call him the Prophet. Oh, Kevin! Don't rain on my parade. I had so many good calls in the M Cup. For once. Three lava spawns up, so they did split. Mana already a little bit of an issue. Where are the reinforcements for Soin? It takes forever. So far, it is only 1-0 tier 1. Fascinating how he's not teching, but goes graveyard, more towers. Something that he should be doing versus Pally Rifle, but did not do versus Pally Rifle. He's doing that now versus Firelord. It might just work. But 1-0 still. As long as the buildings are up, we're kind of fine. It is a bit unfortunate for him. For 1-0 that he started attacking. Because he can't rebuild Acolytes now with no backup Necropolis. Firelord! Surrounded by 1-0. Will he stay surrounded? This looks like a counter block. Well done. Next round. Pops him out though. Nice match. This is so much better than the last match. Clock is ticking. Clock is ticking in favor of 1-0 if there's no counter expansion. But there might be. Tier 3 has been started. We do have some firepower, especially against buildings with radar. Is it enough? Couple of ghoul kills, but 1-0 is looking fine. Would love to see a second encrypt. There it is. And now you'll see that ghouls are insane versus Orc round. Wait, what? He surrounds himself. Oh, there's so much damage and end snare. Oh, 1-0. You cannot lose your first hero like this. Radar, end snare, kill. Massive mistake to position yourself here at the forest when raiders are in the mix. Unallowed. We still... Okay, now I wanted to say ghouls are so insane. Ghouls are so insane. Without the Unholy Aura, I think there's a couple of ways to work against that. Oh, man. What a blunder. What a massive blunder. Soin still needs to do more damage. Would love to see Soul Burn. It's Incinerate though. Tier 2 is done. We can rebuild Acolytes. DK from the altar will block a second hero if he doesn't want to go for a Dark Ranger. Ay, ay, ay.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Is this enough though? Can 1-0 recover from this? He just conveniently presses tier 3. Gets the slaughterhouse, more ghouls. How many ghouls we got? 7 only. Level 3 played. Oh man, he played such a nice defense up until that point. Trying to engage, trying to get the DK once again. Can we switch targets? I like that. Expo was well protected with towers and everything. And oh my god, so much control. Super cool switch by Soin, I gotta say. I did not expect the Barracks Raider Firelord at all. It seems like neither did 1-0. He's killing one ghoul after the next. See that incinerate! And here we go. Here we go. We go for another kill. He has a town ball, but that's 325 gold gone. 27 food for the player with an expansion. That should tell you how this game is going. Now, we must have a tiny Great Hall, right? Yep, for sure. This was expected. He needed all the forces in the north to keep 1-0 in check. Okay. Tanking with the Great Hall. Dude, Firelord level 3 with Incinerate. Incinerate is gonna destroy all ghouls.
Player's forces are under attack.
Raider Headhunter. And cool. Nice, nice, nice game. Yeah, usually you don't see the undead with an expansion. So it's nice that he came up with a solution right away. We do get Vamp Aura for the DK, which is nice. Ghouls always benefit from it. Dreadlord third. Also cool. And there's a will, there's a way. But 1-0, very underleveled. Economy is evened out now. Tech is also evened out. Style points are even out, I think. Firelord versus Dreadlord, rather similar. Boots of Catalas on the blade. Nice. Claws on the Shadow Hunter. Nice. All three heroes are agility. I love the move by Soin to not brute force this attack. With Mass Raiders, yes. I think you can. And with Pillage. And with a lot of healing. But he had neither of that. So going into the main, killing the Slaughterhouse was a good move. I like that play. And we don't have a Dark Ranger. This might be a liability here by 1-0 to not go Dark Ranger. Black Arrow is usually the counter to Mass Hunters. I think Nova Carrion Swarm can still be fine. I don't hate that. I mean, Dark Ranger is insane. We have 60 food on both sides. We're scouting for more expansions. Oh, and the ghouls. All by themselves. This army is not good by 1-0. The ghouls, it takes forever to connect. We go for the DK right away. Prevent some damage with the Wand of the Wind. Imbo Potion as well. 2 big items used in no time. Aiming for the Firelord. Was that miscoiled? Not sure, but Soin is able to get the deny. Still a hero kill is a hero kill. The way more important one is the DK. Lava Spawn, avenge your father. Not yet though. 6 save 1-0. Heal wave at the ready. Shadow Hunter has to flee. Is 1-0 seriously doing this? The Nova is insane. So huge. And Headhunters are falling apart, aren't they? Blade is not focusing on the DK anymore. All you need is one backstab, brother. Got him. Oh my god, the crit right after. GG. Just when it looked like 1-0 is able to bring it back with a great fight. Soin shuts him down. Hero focus galore. That was a nice match though. Not saying that 1-0's fight was perfect, especially the fight setup was very wonky with the ghouls not connecting at the same time around the tree. Soin forced that position, so it was pretty smart. And then Wyvern with the damage, Blade with the damage, DK again exposed, and Soin takes the 2-0. Big mistake by 120, of course, to overexpose that DK early on. And then there was, if you lose your DK early on, it's basically lost game. 12004. Hi, yeah. That is not the 120 we're used to seeing. Not at all. But Soin looking good. Soin looking real good. Appreciate that. Next up is allegedly 120 versus Kaho. I hope that Mr. 120 is not too demotivated now. Not even sure if he can still make it playoffs. There must be a very small edge case. And to be honest, 4 competitive finals, assuming that Starbuck will make it through, it's kind of good that we don't have 120 in the finals. So I had to read up on some interesting chat. Oh, 1,200 viewers at the start of the week. Nice to see, nice to see, nice to see. Non-stop competitive Warcraft here. The headquarter of competitive Warcraft is back to Warcraft. And we'd love to see more follows. 130k was reached this weekend. Still not the 100k on YouTube. Premium content every day. Leave us a sub. Exclamation mark. YouTube. Is 120 orange in-game? Yes. He probably likes them. He might need some vitamin C. After these losses, he had the best shot of winning. He had, I think he could have won in both matches versus Soin, to be honest. With better Coil Nova Acid Bomb in map 1, despite the early cancel, and without the DK loss. Hey Neo, you look amazing as always. Thank you very much. Next up is Kaho versus 120. Undead versus Night Elf. The Night Elves defeated Happy twice last week. In a Tavern Hero only competition. So that might not say too much. Starbuck is already in the game. Yes, Starbuck joins the lobby directly. I do not. I use Flow TV. It is very convenient for me. So I stick with that. And since we have the nicest community that's not spoiling anything, we stay with the convenience. Off we go, everybody. Match 3 of the Don't Force Me Cup 120 is 0-2. Losing the match to Starbuck, losing the match to Soin. Now he goes into this as the favorite, I'd say. 9-4 on this patch. The Night Elves have struggled against Undead over and over. The last encounter, though, in WSB was won by Kaho. Can he do it again and continue the win streak of Night Elf versus Undead? and continue the loss streak of 1-0 in this tournament. Just another manic Monday for the maybe second best undead in the world? Is that spot contested maybe by Labyrinth? This series will show us. I have learned that I can watch Twitch on my TV. Wow, that's such a boomer sentence, but love you, mate. Last year, I learned that I can stream browser content to my TV. My mind was blown, dude. Congrats on improving your day-by-day life. If you need ever, like, any technical support, you can send me a fax. That'd be funny, actually, having a fax machine here for the boomer community. We have a Demon Hunter opening, we have a DK opening. I think both races are happy to be able to get back to their signature heroes. And unhappy to face the opponent's race's signature hero. Only facts? Yep. Shop, that is now cancelled, so he can up to 21 food. Demon Hunter rushes across with no item and no spell selected. Finds him at the seafood buffet, goes for the mana burns. He's not investing too many ghouls. Immolation might not be worth it at the moment, but burning away the DK it is, since he didn't go for aura. Oh, Wisp in. Double detonate, maybe. No coil to use here. Kaho, while he was the prime Night Elf player in 2024, I think he lost that title pretty convincingly to Life. Here's the detonate. Oh, no. Still so conservative. He lost that title to Life. Life is currently the best Night Elf player there is. Maybe. Kaho getting motivated by the results of his Night Elf brethren. That there is a chance. And that you can beat. Nice contained so far. We go mana burn evasion, not immolation. Similar to like a Blade Master, a Demon Hunter has multiple skill builds that he can go for. Whether you want mana burn disable and tankiness, like Kaho does now, or if you want area of effect damage with immolation, you can pick. Oh, getting surrounded there, instant TP. It feels very unnecessary to dive into the undead base here when there's 10 ghouls around, no?
Forces are under attack.
I have a little bit of a trigger warning. I am a bit frustrated with Night Elves losing their heroes recently. So if that happens, I might get angry. Sorry about that. We have an expansion on the way to tier 2 at the end of tier 2. And I keep saying it. eer0 the Innovator, man. He's been doing that during the last Dach Inferno season already. Very successfully. And actually the Asian scene is following this up now. Especially 1-0 is. And it's hard to deal with, to be honest. Nice deny with the Ritual Dagger. Yeah, 1-0 is getting online. It's a pattern in his play. That whether that's the first series in a tournament or the first map of the day, he always underperforms. He is Warcraft 3's equivalent of a diesel engine. Always takes some time, but when it's online, it's goddamn powerful. Naga second. Oh, I think 1-0 wants to go for the sim. Can't though, as the ghoul is intercepted. But Kaho is playing a very, very, very fragile game. He lost the TP before. Going dangerously close to the forest where he could be surrounded. Naga controls well so far, but if 120 is able to get his own Naga, sweet sidestep, confusing a little. Like, do you want to surround? You want to surround? Don't you think you want to surround? Oh, now 120 builds a Lich. Interesting. Maybe he doesn't need it. Lock in! Okay, took some time. Demon Hunter has still no staff. There's no way to save that hero. Is there? No way. Deny? No! No! Kaho! What a save in 120. What the heck was that? This was all the moon juice, of course. How can you not get the kill, bruh? But nice fight for survival for that Naga. Nice to see that Kaho never gave up on her. He was a believer all along. Eventually, well, it's the end of nighttime. Moon juice is looking horrendous, and due to that, I think the lures are also late. Everything is quite late for Kaho, no? Always worth to save it to not feed extra XP. I do agree. But DK was level 3 something already. Wouldn't have mattered too much. The Lich wasn't there. Lich levels are most important now. Even though, of course, Unholy Aura is fantastic as well. Love the Shredder creep. Very clean, very effective.
A player's forces are under attack.
Cool idea to send the Ancient over. Continue creeping here. Actually helping 120 a bit. But yeah, we have an Undead Expo up. Unpreventable. At this point, and also pretty much unkickable. Kaho no TP, not in position to defend. Oh, detonate's good. Not in position yet to defend the tree. I don't see any wisps around. The first lesson of the Knopf coaching to Tyler was, if you have an expansion coming up, don't creep too far away from it. But he back. And Demon Hunter can hold this. 120. Tier 3 on the way. As a big army coming. He got Nature's Blessing. All good. That is a surprise, actually.
A player's forces are under attack.
So is it the Abom play? Abom's Disease Cloud Fiends. Pretty good. Reveal used. Big heal potion. Amazing. Jesus, this Demon Hunter is unkillable. And it's on a warpath. He got extra armor, invulnerability, super speedy, can't staff out. No Staff of Sanctuary though. Oh, I just said a Night Elf hero is unkillable. Keck! That is an invite for disaster.
Forces are under attack.
We got a coil. Okay, potion used before. Chaos execution is usually really good. We still have an invul potion. Nice block. Holy, that statue block was insane. Big healing gone, big invul gone. Units are going down for 120, of course, but in value, this was a lot. And there is no staff, mind you, there's no TP. But there's also no nuke. What the? Oh, the rejuve! destroyer yet. The upgrade only started. That's an amazing play by Kaho. Wow, I thought, what the hell? Why is he staffing on the... Oh yeah, rejuvenation. We've seen that a lot in the OnlyFans tournament. But you see how much gold value that is to burst through 2 potions. It is time for the expo to pay off. And Night Elves always need a little extra time. Because they need more production buildings. So far, I don't see that. Second shop. Not going wins, huh? Not yet. Just more Dryad. And it is 120's Abomination play, unlike Happy, who's mixing this in a little bit more. Happy a Pioneer. Uh-oh! How is he squeezing through? I thought he's trapped at the bridge. Big crowd control. Demon Hunter letting go to position a bit better. Now we got Destroyers up. 60-60 food. Fork Lightning on 2 targets. Gets the kill. Destroyers are essential to get rid of that reju. Now gets it. Second try. Naga third. Super squishy. Safe is good. Kolnova was active. Still no Staff of Preservation. At least he has an Invo Potion to save him. This is a very, very, very decisive and neck fight. I will never get... This is Kaho fighting on tier 3 without orbs, without statues. Without staffs. This is not a fight you want to take. Not at all. So... all the acrobatics that he had to do to be in this position in the game kind of thrown away, actually, by engaging into that fight. He got kills, though. He got kills. He drained mana. But Kaho, for the love of God. Staffs and orbs. He gets a lot of gold. Might be time for that now. But 120 is charging up an attack. He's up at 70. Got the red spot, sold the item, traded it in for Invuln and Heal Scroll. And he got an orb! So off I go then. Moon Juice is insane. Demon Hunter is trying to prepare the fight a little bit. Lots of repair. No disease cloud on the abominations, just pure meat shield. And we got shop access, nice for the potions. DK, what are you doing? Very, very far forward. A common mistake slash signature play by 120 to tank a lot with that DK. Sometimes it can be good to take that pressure off of the units. But sometimes you end up in situations like this where you have no TP and 20 HP? 1 HP? I don't know. Invo Potion on the Demon Hunter used. The Death Knight dies eventually. And Kaho is not losing the hero. And Kaho got the staff online. And guess what? If you don't lose your hero, you might actually win a game. Beautiful, beautiful Warcraft by Kaho. Level 5. That's the win condition with level 3 mana burn. GG. 120 goes 0 and 5. In Don't Force Me Cup. Nice hold. Nice hold by Kaho. Also kept 120 busy for a long time. That's what you gotta do, elves. And that was even without crows. Which are usually the hard counter in the late game. Noted. Play as good as Kaho. Get it? Well, your opponents are not playing as good as 1-0. What is that argument, Mr. Gamer Dad? Or are you saying all Undead's opponents at 1600 MMR play like 1-0? Well, against Pally Rifle, the 1600 MMR Undeads might actually be better. Game time, everybody. Match points for Kaho. He's up the map. He played well. Was very annoying with the Demon Hunter. Played it very fragile, though. Oh, it's not last review. It's concealed. Sorry. Will you really say goodbye with a 0-6 score? 1-0.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh. Ghoul pull? Ghoul pull! When you're desperate, do the ghoul pull. Explains why Baron is going for them all the time. So we send a ghoul over right away. That goes into the cost of a lumber, but nothing else really. We lure the creeps against the ancient. And then we try to destroy it. And if that ancient goes down, you lose an absurd amount of lumber. Kaho seems to be playing against that nicely, though. Oh, for a while only. Doesn't want to give up the wisp. The tree is up. And with that, it's a little bit of a fail. Not even that is working today. Excuse me, I'm a Grandmaster player. You didn't ghoul pull your way into Grandmaster. No. There is no react in Grandmaster.
A player's forces are under attack.
You're not Grandmaster. Liar! Please don't lose your engine of war to creeps now. Nice. Okay. Okay. I almost have a little bit of faith that Kaho can do something good here. This is all a weird early game.
Forces are under attack.
As you have to build a second necropolis to make up for the lumber loss. And 1-0 is usually an expansion player. He has been playing lots of very early timing pushes. But I don't think with this wool pull you can do that. Demon Hunter is a machine.
A player's forces are under attack.
Lost the ghoul but delays creep for 20 seconds. Yeah. But he's not creeping himself. And he's not stopping the progress towards level 3, because immolation is a beast.
A player's forces are under attack.
But he plays gargoyles? Holy! 1-0 in a professional match plays gargoyles. I haven't seen that in forever. I have nightmares about this for a long time. I dread that Happy and 1-0 figure out how good gargoyles are. Because gargoyle games are usually not too entertaining. But on Concealed Hill, it actually makes a lot of sense. And I also think gargoyles are super strong. Lower level players fear them, get frustrated by them. This is why I'm a bit reluctant to play them, to not frustrate people. Unlike other content creators in this scene. Nice shadow melts here. Ancient of War packing a punch. 1-0 wants to shark around and steal the item. This is actually really wonky. Shredder! Nice move. Unfortunately gets ensnared immediately. He needs the right click. Shredder does amazing damage. And the Ancient of War might finally fall. This Forest Troll High Priest is putting in the work, by the way. The entire mana, trying to save this golem alive. This is our lab. You're not taking that away from us. 1-0. Mana burn. Right click. Turn around, Ancient. Oh, and Kaho got it. Huge moment. Huge moment for the Night Elf. So calm, so collected. And the Shredder goes to Kaho. And the experience goes to Kaho. And he takes that big mana potion away. And this is all during the time of a Tree of Life on the opposite side of the map. An atrocious day for 1-0. But I gotta say, after hating on Night Elves for a long time, this was brilliantly played. Not overcommitting. Always knowing how far you can take it. You gotta deal with the gargoyles though. And lumber is already low. That is not a good sign. The problem will not be gold. The problem will be lumber. Panda and Brewmaster is the answer to this. And Archers in the main. So yeah, it's not an explosive timing push that you're going for.
A player's forces are
It's death by 1,000 cuts. He has a Shredder, bro. Do you know how quickly Shredders disappear against a number of Gargs when there's no AP to protect them? Do you know how many Dryads you have to build? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah, Neo, learn your freaking lesson. Never praise the Night Elf player. Drunken Haze for the misses. Too late. Expo gone. And now gold will be the problem. No wisps. No uproot. Tree eaten too late. It's my fault, Neo? My god. And now the Gargs reign supreme. What do you do against them?
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, he's only tier 2. The Demon Hunter can't go for an orb. Archers can muscle up a bit of a defense. Trying to protect the wisps at home. We got wisps at home.
Player's forces are under attack.
Curious if Haze on DK with 2 circles would have been better. Curious if repairing your second base would be better than not repairing your second base. Just asking questions here.
A player's forces are under attack.
And the Gargs continue. Is this enough of anti-air? I like that he's not panicking into APs. Because they are oftentimes wasted resources while Archer's Dryads aren't. 1-0 is expanding his play. He was teching behind it. I gotta take a phone call real quick. Sorry about that.
A player's forces are under attack. The town is under siege.
Sorry, guys. That was an important one. I don't think we missed anything. Hopefully we didn't miss anything except gargoyles. This hasn't happened in many broadcasts, eh? Thank you for your patience. Slow and steady wins the race. That's the play with gargoyles. Coil on an illusion. Damn. I missed you. Oh, that's so sweet. Alchemist third. Oh, I love that.
A player's forces are
Acid
under
bomb
attack.
can be incredible. Okay. Demon Hunter strong. Panda is up.
A player's forces are under attack.
I feel like when the Panda is level 3, you can go for that third hero. That's oftentimes missed. And Stone Form can be really nice against Drunken Haze Breath of Fire, but Stone Form doesn't debuff Acid Bomb. Nice dodge. For the most part. Yeah, that must be the play, right? When the Stone Form is over, throw the Acid Bomb. Why no Lich? Usually, with Gargs, you go Lich when you have a DK level 5. Interesting game. T3 has been reached for Kaho, of course. We got Orbs as an answer. Still a one base game. How much impact will this 2 worms have? Hopefully a big one for 120 to force game 3 and to finally get his name on the board. The Demon Hunter has the staff. Might be a TP. Must be a TP. Come on. Oh. Big AoE. Huge AoE actually. 120 needs a million heal scrolls, no? Sir Samsa, thank you for the 14 month. Goddamn long time. Alchemist can attack air anyway. Panda might need an orb, but it's not the greatest orb carry. He just needs mana. Nice dodge once again. It's not hitting too much. Here's the Acid Bomb. Countered with the Scroll of Protection. Smart heads-up play. Worms are decimating the bears. Archer in the backline, though, getting ravaged by ghouls. Drunken Haze Breath of Fire once again. Demon Hunter back. DK kinda low. Alchemist in trouble. The staff isn't ready. Alchemist, though, the least important hero of the 3, might be neglectable. Staff still 20 seconds. What was that Breath of Fire? What? LOL. Level 6 on the DK. He doesn't even need any Lich. Who needs a Lich when you have 2 worms? 120 and Kaho both reduced to shambles. But this must be it then. 120 forces another TP, but he's 20 food ahead. And 2 hero revives will take forever. 120 back.
A player's
Here comes the Lich.
forces are under attack.
Such a weird match. Yes. If the gargoyle harass phases aren't too long. That can be nice. And hippos to counter them. Usually, I would say, oh, you know, it's a numbers game. And the hippos can never win. Ooh, see how fix the shredder can disappear. it's a numbers game and hippos don't stand a chance, but they soak up damage and they distract, and the double AoE is changing things, and the Nova will be weak. The Nova will be weak.
A player's forces are under attack.
Still somewhat everybody's game. Kaho is of course broke. His Demon Hunt is about to get level 5. Aura Coil, both level 3 on the level 6 DK. Just the Lich, man. Just the Lich. One Garg game every couple of weeks is pretty damn entertaining, isn't he? Cow strapped for cash. 17 minutes in, we don't have unlimited resources anymore. Bears for roar, 3 hippos. It's not too many Gargs. It's just nice. It's not a full control group. Upgrades are crazy though with 3-1. Selling a Boneyard, going for a 3rd crypt. As we're gonna have an all-out air fight. Could even add a Dreadlord. So is Kaho banking on the fact that he can move his tree to another gold mine? Oh, he's missing a wisp, by the way. Oh man!
A player's forces are under attack.
Not like this! Not like this. How much gold is that by now? 200. Mm-hmm. You will mine longer. One to zero has 1,500 gold.
A player's forces are under attack.
Kaho doesn't notice. He's also at 52. Bro. Guys, what can I tell you? What is he doing? Can someone comfort me? Bit, please? And finally, Jesus Christ! $2,000. We got a stalemate now. One to zero is getting so freaking rich. This is 13 additional Gargs. Wipe your tears with some diamonds. Thank you for the bits, Lugi. series of 1-0 were incredibly fast. He wants to provide some screen time. And 1-0 spending all his gold. How many Gargs is this? 4, 8, 12. This is an entire control group. Plus 2 heal scrolls, which he absolutely needs. Think we're going game 3, guys. Anyone here knows a win condition for Kaho? Nope. Not the slightest clue. Main is empty. Kaho still has 200. I mean, try to move the tree to a gold mine. And expand, but then at the same time he has to kill this base. And as awesome as the mid game was, this is unfortunately oftentimes the case with gargoyle matches. Supply is somewhat even. Demon Hunter not level 5. Also Kaho not roaming. Like, he should decimate the mana of his opponent. Of course, he doesn't know that he's so close by. 18, 21 gargoyles.
A player's forces are under attack.
How good is Drunken Haze, Acid Bomb, Breath of Fire when the Nova is only level 1? This is gonna be a bit wonky to engage into. Come on, boys, fight. Kaho has no nature's blessing. He had to put it all in army. 17 extra damage. 1-0 is not confident. That's funny. Neither of the players will be too experienced with this. Come on, boys. Blow the horn. Here we go. Protection scroll. Gargs are somewhat split. This is the fight. Hippo's not engaging just yet. Drunken Haze is not doing too much. Breath of Fire. Sweet. And the Acid Bomb. Okay, is there a chance? Kaho, there's still 2 heal scrolls. That's not ideal. Kaho has 50 supply. That's not ideal. Oh boy. Level 7. The Hippos are gone. 1-0 standing tall with twice the supply. And level 3 Lich. That's crazy. Only a Demon Hunter. Now we get some mana burns. Way too late, unfortunately. If there's still a coil at this stage in the game, man. GG, 1-0 can finally put his name on the board. Oi, 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 oi. With gargoyles, man. With gargoyles. Who would have thunk that this is the play? Gargoyles on concealed is pretty good. After a failed ghoul pull, he was able to edge it out, and it feels like he caught Kaho by surprise a little bit. That expo snipe upper left was unfortunately very unnecessary. And then, once the Gargs are up, once they are in numbers, it's so hard to deal with. I still like that he tried Panda Alchemist combo. I think that's good. Wasn't good enough, though. 1-1. That means we get another. And that match will be played on Echo Owls. No Thorns aura. Oh yeah, but I think Alchemist in general is better. Because the Keeper just dies so quickly. But then Nova is on a low level. Yeah, maybe Keeper would have been better. It's so hard to say. He's also low level. I think Thorns Aura really shines on level 2. And Thorns Aura can be countered by Vamp Aura. And there was still a slot to go for the Dreadlord, right? But then also against Acid Bomb, the counter is heals, Protection Scroll. Alchemist dies too quickly too with Coil 3 and Frostworms. Nah, he got great HP. He got great HP. He's one of the tankier heroes against spells. Well, Kaho, the only player that loses a match. Or map. 2-1-2-0. Thorns Aura don't work on range. No! You know, if you don't touch the thorn, then you won't be stung. And yeah, Keeper is just instantly deleted. I think Alchemist is cool. Also better right clicks in general, etc, etc. We got a Demon DK opening once again. This time no ghoul pull. Maybe just an instant expansion. It is a cool match between them though. It's surely imperfect. But as I said, one guard game every 20 or so would be fantastic. More broadcast time, more ads, more money! Shadow Priest up. It is the expected instant expo. There is some Night Elves that get easily overwhelmed on Echo Owls. And there's other Night Elves like a Lawlight or a Life who really thrive here. With double expo, with late game armies. Even mixed in mountain giants or chimeras.
A player's forces are under attack.
And yeah, this game should be relatively easy to read. Thing is, did 1-2-0 find a taste in Gargoyles now? Happy played Gargoyles during the DreamHack era on this map. So we'll see if that works out here as well. Does he have enough to cancel? Found the Ring of Regeneration. The best item humanly possible Can he still reach? Can he do the damage? Can he survive? There's no coil anymore. Oh, the right clicks. Fantastic play by Kaho. Questionable if he even needed that TP, but after weeks of Night Elves losing their hero, better TP than being sorry. Nice trick. It's coming up, and how much punch is there in the 1-0 army? Wait, was there no cancel? There was, right? Was there? I didn't pay attention. He did? Okay. Got the resource back. Otherwise, this would have been a disaster. But this buys Kaho so much time. With the creep here, he also has to go for a ghoul rotation, so he can't immediately punch onto the tree. I like this by Kaho. I like this a lot.
A player's forces are under attack.
And this is also going to be level 3. Get some extra damage in. Fine thing. 1-0 though will scale faster into the mid game with all the extra income that he gets faster than his opponent. 3 still has to walk. Go walk. Go move. Move. Be a good boy. Oh, he's wasting valuable seconds. There we go. Ring of Protection, the Demon Hunter as well. This guy is a beast and could carry Kaho to victory in game 3. The lost map might hurt him though in a potential tiebreak. I know my boy Kaho, he won't get a TP, then loses the H, Neo loses his mind, and we get another clip. It is not unlikely if you move so close to the forest. Oh, he's baiting it. He's baiting it big. But Kaho not falling for it. Nice. Tech is running. Good. Hunter's Hall arrives in time. Good. There's a lot of good. This is a double crypt, but with an expansion, Graveyard double crypt means fiends, not gargoyles. Expo up. Wisp in position, at least one. Kaho doesn't have a TP. How much damage can 1-0 do here? He's getting the Entangled. That's for free. That's just time. Everything coming back together. Demon Hunter is, of course, the Vanguard. Has boots. That's why he's the fastest. Burning away. No more coil. Immolation mana.